So on TikTok, recently there's been this trend where people post their top 10 anime of all time. And throughout all of the Dragon Ball Z's, the Naruto's, Attack on Titans, Boku no Picos, I see Peach Girl frequently. So it made me think, what is so good about Peach Girl and what is it about that people have it in their top 10 anime of all time? But just by looking at the promotional art, I could already tell with that 2005 and early and mid 2000s Shoujo art style, that was probably what instantly hooked people in because it definitely got my attention. Almost like a different version of Nana, but the writers really just said F it. But to get deeper into it, Peach Girl is a slice of life high school romance drama about the main character Momo Adachi and how she explores the different wonders of love, heartbreak, jealousy, and friendship. And these feelings, themes, and motifs are all shared amongst the rest of the cast as well. Momo is the main character. She's a very kind and naive girl, and she's also in love with two of the main characters, Kairi and Toji, who we're going to talk about. And at the same time, she is subject to many unfortunate incidents because of her own kind nature, and also her quote-unquote friend, Sae. Sae is a hoe. I don't like her. Everybody watching this video, if you've seen Peach Girl, you probably don't like Sae, but let's talk more about her character, okay? On the surface, she's the embodiment of jealousy, a succubus, a leech, a very cunning, deranged, and bitter person. And to put this into perspective, every dude that Momo liked, Sae would try to get with them because she didn't want to see Momo happy. You know, like I said, jealousy. Jealousy is a bitch. So is Sae. But it's also a mixture of love and hate. You know, Sae really loved how Momo could actually find real romantic love. But at the same time, Sae hated herself for never wanting to find this love for herself. Was it out of fear of being lonely or being rejected by other boys and other people? Maybe, but we may never know. But also on another hand, at different times, she was also very helpful to Kairi and Momo in certain situations because at the end of the day, she just wanted companionship. Kairi is a fun guy. That's the fun guy that you let smash because he's a vibe, you know, aka Drewski. But taking a deeper look at him, Kairi is a very emotionally intelligent, to an extent, type of person. He's very charismatic, easygoing, and flirtatious. Think Tamaki from Aran High School Host Club, but just like a little bit more, way more perverted. He kind of redeems himself, like I said before, but we're going to talk about all the characters as a whole at the end. Toji, the other lover of Momo. He's a very stoic, thoughtful, responsible, future Delph type of character, but he's also an idiot and he's very easily influenced by others' words. Toji is the true definition of a meathead, bro. Like, that's it. And at the beginning of the show, they said that he didn't like darker girls, but bro, if that was actually true, you're fucking stupid because, dude, your girlfriend is literally anime Pink Panthers, bro. I don't understand. You had the world in your hands. You just fumbled it, bro. Like, come on now. But these are the main four characters, and all of these characters are very flawed in many different ways, some more than others. None of them are perfect, but at the same time, there are also certain parallels with the different characters that may have changed the way that they acted and also helped them grow in some ways more than others. And by the end of the show, I'm not gonna lie, bro, I hated everybody in this damn show, and I still did by the end of the show. But I did love them, certain people, just a little bit more. In Peach Girl, there are themes of love and emotions, and also jealousy as a motif. F you, Sae. And it's also a coming of age story, as Momo grows more into the woman that she wants to be. But as she grows into the woman that she wants to be, she also deals with another theme, identity. And it's not just Momo that deals with identity, it's also the rest of the main cast, as they discover themselves and figure out their feelings and emotions towards one another. Alright, now that I got the formal shit out the way, bro, drama. People like Peach Girl because of drama. People like Love and Hip Hop Atlanta because of drama. Probably the same with Love Island, which I haven't watched. I don't think I will. If I need to watch it, you should let me know. The writer in this show must have hated every single character in the show on some Akame got killed Junior type shit. Because the characters are always put, I'm telling you, every single episode, it will be some shit where I'm just like, bro, my jaw will be on the floor, bro, in hell. Satan will be fucking kicking my uvula and my Adam's apple because my jaw will be on the floor.
No. You stupid f***. If you fall for her words again, I'm going to quit this fucking show. Bro, why are you even talking to her?
The characters are put in such unrealistic, uncomfortable situations that make the characters' relationships crumble. Time and time again, bro. I kid you not, every single time. I'm gonna spoil one. I'm just gonna give you a quick example. If you wanna watch it and see the dumpster fire that is Peach Girl, skip to this point in the video, okay? All right, let's speedrun this shit. Okay, main character, Momo. Momo was dating Toji. Sae, her friend, was dating a model that liked her, and she thought that she would be happy with him because he could buy anything that she wanted because he was rich. But Sae wasn't happy, so she wanted Toji, Momo's boyfriend. Boom, fast forward, it was Momo's birthday. Toji bought a beautiful cake and got Momo a beautiful present, this peach perfume. Sae called Momo and lied and said that she got dumped by the creepy model boy. Momo came to talk to the model boy and try and set things straight with him. She gets into the car with him because Sae said that Momo should get in the car and talk it out with him. But this nigga hit the digital dash and just vroom off with Momo. And guess what we saw? I bet you in a million years you wouldn't guess what happened next. This whole Sae, she pulled off the damn trench coat in the fucking old lady cover that she had on her, revealing herself to be dressed as Momo with the hair and everything. Only thing she didn't have was the, the tan, because blackface, this shit probably would have got canceled. Or maybe it would have got even higher ratings. I don't fucking know. 2005? How y'all feeling? She literally dressed up as Momo on her birthday. Went back to Toji's house as Momo. Turned the lights off so he wouldn't see that she wasn't dark skinned, and proceeds to kiss and get sneaky with this nigga like before. And all the while this is happening, Momo, her quote unquote friend, she almost let Momo get taken advantage of by a creepy older model nigga, bro. So yeah, this is just an example of one of the dramatic scenes that are in Peach Girl. People love Peach Girl because of the unrealism in the show. Like, it's literally like anti-Nana or Nana negative, Nana nega, whatever you want to say, the nega-chin. Because another example of this unrealism in Peach Girl is Toji. I don't know if I said this before, but Toji and Momo were middle school friends turned to lovers in high school. And Toji was put in a situation where he had to choose if he wanted to trust Momo, like I said before, his middle school friend turned girlfriend in high school, or her friend who was an absolute stranger. So why wouldn't Toji try and trust a girl that he literally went to middle school with over her friend that he barely even knew? And at the same token, guess what else happened? Momo did the same thing. Momo did the same thing to Kairi when she was dating him. Momo chose to trust Kairi's brother, Ryo, over Kairi, who was literally her boyfriend. And she didn't even know Ryo at all. Did 1 + 1 not equal 2, bro? What the fuck did you not get? I don't understand. But at the same time, I think I should play devil's advocate here. They are in high school. They are high school kids that may be in young, dumb, and delusional love. But at the same time, if I had a childhood friend, I would really trust them over their friend who I don't know, because who the fuck are you? And as the dramatic moments went on, I'm not gonna lie, they got way more predictable. And I would literally just watch the show for the quote unquote plot twists and the unpredictable moments with the straightest face of all time, bro. I'm talking about straighter than Jalen Rose's hairline, bro. I was not fazed at all, because it was almost like whoever Momo saw face to face in person, that's who she would want to be with. And it makes sense, you get that text from your boyfriend, girlfriend, whoever, hey, come on, we just had a bad night, I just want to talk face to face and make up. Makeup is code name for f***ing, if you didn't know. So that kind of makes sense, even though they didn't really do a lot of that in this show. But the perfect example of this is Momo didn't see Kairi for the entire summer because he went away to make money because he wanted to have a part-time job to pay for his and Momo's vacation. And he also had to sort his feelings out. The one f***ing day that Momo is waiting for Kairi, who do you think magically appears out of the woodworks, out of the bushes on some bibbidi bobbidi boo abracadabra shit, bro? Of course it's Toji. And who do you think that Momo went with after she saw them face to face? Toji. This show is just a mess. A good mess. It's a good mess. It's just like Akame ga Kill. It's a fun ride of chaos and madness. And the show is just asking and begging you to watch it to the end to see how everything unfolds and how certain events play out, which I did. I said that I hated this show so many different times in my notes, yet I still watched all 25 episodes until the end. But enough about what I thought about it. What do y'all think about Peach Girl? Let's read some of these comments, okay? Momo deserves better. Like, all she has ever done is be kind to these people. Thank you. Sae is a serious issue, but very entertaining. Like I said, Love and Hip Hop Atlanta, this is the life. This is the life. You have to see what happens. I think Sae likes Momo, not gonna lie. It's still June. Anything is possible. Shoot for the moon. Show is like crack. Tippy, you're right. I'm crying. Y'all were saying in the last episode that she needs to go back to Toji, and now y'all are complaining. It was very flip-floppy. This also sums it up pretty much perfectly. Toji is really nice and he knows how to treat a girl. but then he also is easily manipulated and insecure. And then Kairi is super cute, funny, emotionally supportive, and overall a great boyfriend. But then he also has feelings for Misao. And then finally, Momo is stupid because she can't decide between the two of them when she literally just could be single. Conclusion, I hate this show. Glockiana, I appreciate your contributions to this video. Thank you so much. But throughout all the chaos, madness, and drama that is Peach Girl, I learned some very valuable things that I want to share with y'all. The first thing is that you have to love loudly and cry quietly, just like Momo did in the tub in episode 3, because that's exactly the case that she was in. Also, shout out to K3. She said that as well. Shout out to her. Peach Girl also taught me that sometimes the best thing to say is nothing, because ignoring people will be your best friend at times, you know. Also, Peach Girl taught me that you need to over communicate. You can't just communicate with your partner, because everybody needs reassurance, and if they don't get that reassurance at the bare minimum of you communicating with them, your relationship might go in the sewer. It might go down the drain, and you can't just open up the pipes and get that bitch like it's in the sewer playing hopscotch with used condoms and wipes that you're not supposed to flush down the toilet. I don't know, don't ask, because in the show, this might be another spoiler, Sae literally blackmailed Momo with pictures of her and the creepy model dude. And she said that if Toji didn't break up with Momo and start dating Sae, that she would leak the photos online and Momo's high school life would be even further in the dumpster. But literally all Toji had to do was text Momo and be like, yo, Sae is blackmailing me, you know, I have to break up with you. I have to fake break up with you. But Toji literally did the most, and I'm not going to talk about it anymore because I'm going to get mad again. And you will get mad too if you've seen Peach Girl. But at the end of the day, this is just my personal thoughts. Everybody should have been alone in the end. Everybody should have been single and just worked on themselves. Toji had his good and bad moments, as did Kairi, but it just didn't sit right with me. And it was just so many other different things in the show. But it had a good soundtrack. It had good fits. Momo, she was literally Pink Panthers, bro. Had that shit on. And so I definitely feel like I can sort of understand the Peach Girl fans and why people would put this in their top 10. So yeah, Peach Girl was fun. It was a fun, entertaining experience. And I'm sure some of y'all that have watched Peach Girl understand where I'm coming from. But yeah, that's gonna do it for this video. If you enjoyed, make sure you leave a like. Subscribe to become a senpai or a senpaiyette, the best, most beautiful, inclusive community on YouTube. I'm gonna go drink water, work out, and just work hard and have fun doing it, okay? I'm gonna go. I love you. Goodbye and peace.